Today on the Tiger Lacrosse Report, head coach Sean Nadelen and I will review the Tigers' victory over the Pride of Hofstra. Get ready, fans. The Tiger Lacrosse Report starts now.
Or is this the high? Just let it go, enjoy the ride. Without the low, there ain't a high.
AT&T knows the best kind of holiday is the kind where everyone gets what they wished for. Make this holiday extra happy when you buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones. Like the Samsung Galaxy S6. Buy one, get one free. So spread some cheer and capture every minute of it. Right now at AT&T, buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones.
How long does it take to change the game of basketball? Days, years, decades? How about 0.4 seconds? All of a sudden, big ain't so big no more. Small ain't so small. The step back three is the new dunk. Follow through is the new poster. Range is the new hang time. How long to change the game of basketball? 1 second or less.
Wise Market's ice cream plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and it's locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl, chocolate-covered pretzel. How could you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packages of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Hello and welcome to the Tiger Lacrosse Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. The Tigers traveled to Hempstead, New York for their regular season finale and a shot for the right to host the CAA tournament. Led by Joe Sider, who had a hat trick, the Tigers topped the Pride 8-7. Let's take a look at the highlights from the game. Mike Lowe recorded 7 ground balls and caused 3 turnovers. He was named CAA Player of the Week and is the first close defender in Towson history to get the honor since the Tigers joined the CAA in 2002. With the win, the Tigers clinched the #1 seed. They will host the CAA tournament here at Johnny Unitas Stadium on May 5th and on May 7th. To talk about the Tigers' win over Hofstra, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Sean Nadelen. And Coach, another game where things didn't start the way you wanted as Hofstra jumped out to an early lead, and again, you guys had to play catch-up.
Yeah, I didn't think either team started out sharp. I thought both teams were a little, just lackadaisical, in some of the stuff they were doing. I think both groups were feeling each other out, trying to see what we were trying to do against each other. You saw that in the first half, being a 2-2 game, and then jumping out in that third quarter, both teams came out firing, settled down, and started playing lacrosse. They didn't, it was good that they didn't get away from us. I never felt like that was the case, but it was, obviously exciting to see our guys handle that situation well and be able to continue to push forward and make plays.
Their goalie, Kincannon, came up with some great saves. I think he had 9 saves in the first half of the ball game. Does that get frustrating for your offensive guys? They're taking good shots, but he's just making great saves?
At times. I mean, you look at the 9 saves, we probably gave him a couple in there, just with poor shot placement. Not that, I want to say maybe one of the shots was a bad shot, just probably shouldn't have taken. But other than that, he did steal a couple. He played well. He's a good goalie. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So good goalies are going to do that. But I didn't see our guys get frustrated, try to like pinpoint their shots or anything like that. We just kept playing lacrosse and kept doing what we wanted to do out there.
You guys take a 6-4 lead against the Pride. Then they come roaring back. They score 3 straight, 7-6. But it seemed like on the sideline and on the field, nobody was really panicking.
Yeah, it was, we're fortunate we got experience. We got guys that have been in those situations before. We were battling at the face-off X. Even though they had the advantage in stats there, I still thought we were battling pretty well and doing some good things where we needed to. Never felt like, it's a game of runs. Lacrosse is typically like that. So, we needed to stop the bleeding, which we did, and go on a run ourselves, which we did. And our guys stayed focused on that. They, stayed true to the game plan and true to each other, just, continuing to try to make that next positive play when you're out there on the field.
Talk about Mike Lowe. You know from experience that guys that play close defense don't get a lot of accolades during the regular season. The end of the year, somebody's going to be an All-American, but during the season, they don't get accolades like Mike got this week with the CAA.
Yeah, it was awesome to see Mike earn that award. He's definitely deserving of that, holding Sam Linares, who was the CAA Player of the Year last year, having another strong year this year, to just one shot, which was at the end of the game on kind of a desperation, and it wasn't even against Mike. And then holding him pointless, really frustrating Sam for the most of the game. But beyond his individual play on ball, it was his ground balls in the scrums, it was his plays at the midline, the stuff that maybe doesn't even go on the stat sheet, in between the lines and stuff like that he just made nice, simple plays that put us in position to have success throughout the game. There's really nothing you can put on that, but I'm glad he was able to earn the CAA award. As Player of the Week, like I said, very deserving of that, and it just continues to show how well he's playing in his senior year and continue to do well for the program.
As a unit, he, along with Nick Gorman and Andrew Cortez, they've done a tremendous job to help Tyler White and to help this team get to where it is.
Yeah, they have. I thought Hofstra was actually probably one of the better games recently that we played as a defensive unit. In the past 3 or 4 games, we haven't been as cohesive and in sync as we wanted to be. But last week in practice, Coach Kachi did a good job with those guys, getting back to a little bit more of the fundamentals, the basics, really starting with our voices, leading to our execution. And, those 3 guys have experience playing with each other within the system. And it was good to see those guys get back on the same page.
All right, the game's over. You win, you beat Hofstra. There was celebration, but not over-celebration, even though you would run the regular season championship. These guys know there's still a lot more work to do.
Absolutely. As we talked about as a team when we got back to campus on Saturday night, we're in the position we expected to be in. We expected to be in the, obviously, CAA tournament. We're expecting to be the #1 seed and to host, and then, we've achieved that so far. Now we got to continue to move forward, continue to put the work in every day. That's allowed us to achieve the success we have so far this year, but continue to sharpen up our game, continue to polish it up, and be able to put better Towson lacrosse on the field each and every day.
As we head into the CAA tournament, did anything this season surprise you in the conference?
Nothing too much really surprised me. I thought across the board, everybody, is playing well. Last year I thought it was a little bit of a misnomer. Teams didn't play as well as they were capable of. This year the teams are playing strong, and nothing really surprised me too much besides maybe our loss to Delaware.
Well, you made up for it by coming back winning the next 2. The Tigers will host the first round of the CAA tournament here at Johnny Unitas Stadium. For tickets and all your tournament info, check out TowsonTigers.com. Coach, thanks for joining us today, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Great, thanks, Spiro.
Check out our next episode of the Tiger Lacrosse Report, available on TowsonTigers.com and the Towson Tigers on YouTube. For head coach Sean Nadelen, I'm Spiro Morekas. Thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers.